And meanwhile, on to the holiday season, which is very close upon us. The Christmas spirit was heightened in Ireland when carol singers from across the country attempted to break the Guinness World Record for the most number of carolers in one place at one time. Not an easy task with the current world record at over 15,000 carolers. But in aid of charity, people gathered in Dublin in droves to raise money for the families of terminally ill children. CCTV correspondent Lorda Sexton reports.
Thousands of people from across Ireland huddled together in one of Ireland's biggest sports stadiums. Despite the chilly weather, singing, cheers and laughter fill the air. Their goal, to break the Guinness Book World Record for the number of carolers in one place at one time. But in the spirit of Christmas, they aim to raise as much money as possible for the families of terminally ill children. An idea that came about by Irish businessman Richard Mulcahy.
But I could see that the charity wasn't going to move along, and I said to them, I can't give you enough money to keep this, but what I can do is I can put your charity on the map. And so I started doing work with them, and I could realise very quickly a huge effort goes into raising a small amount of money. I said, we have to think outside the box.
And that he did, arranging this event greatly appreciated by the beneficiary, Cleanest Foundation, a charity set up by parents Brendan and Terry Ring, who lost their daughter to a brain tumour and now want to help other families in similar circumstances.
We spent 8 years with her in and out of hospitals all over Ireland, and one of the things we noticed during that time was that there's an awful lot of financial costs associated with travelling, staying overnight in accommodation, everyday costs. And so when Cleanest passed, we wanted to do something in our memory, so we said we'd set up Cleanest Foundation to raise funds for families that found themselves in the same situation as we were in for that period of time.
People from all over Ireland have gathered here behind me tonight to try and break the world record, but they're also here to enjoy the spirit of Christmas and to raise money for very good causes.
Blasting out Christmas carols, including the hits O Come All Ye Faithful and Away in a Manger. The atmosphere lifted the stadium as carolers attempted to break the current world record. A record that until this week was held since 2010 by South Korea. But just days ago, a whopping 15,694 carolers broke this in Colombia. In spite of the big shoes they needed to fill, the crowds were confident.
Oh, it's a great night, and the atmosphere is absolutely fantastic. We're having a good night, and once we get to break the record, it'll be even better. I'm hoping to get the world record. That'll make me feel great.
Love is love, and wonders of His love.
And will you beat the world record tonight?
Despite the enthusiasm, they didn't beat the record, short by some 4,500 people. But getting 11,000 people together to sing carols is an achievement in itself. Lorda Sexton, CCTV, Dublin.